I have some issues with lighting architects or general contractors. I really don't know who's in charge of this, but if you know someone who is in charge of it, send them this video because I'm really frustrated with them. I don't know about you, but anytime I'm doing photo or video work, you walk into a space, and this is usually the example. This is the worst offense, I think. You walk into a building, there's windows, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, beautiful views. Maybe it's a landscape, a cityscape, whatever it might be. Got these beautiful windows, daylight coming in, oh, it's fantastic. And then the lights in the ceiling are like tungsten 3200K, you know, they're warm lights. They got a lamp in the corner, so warm light. They got fixtures over here, warm lights. I'm sitting in a room right now. There's a window right there, all the lights in here, warm lights. And I get that the warm lights is like this cozy, warm, ooh, it's a nice feeling, but do you need that in an office space? Do you need that in a hotel room? I understand if it's like a log cabin or a cottage in the woods, but for a space like this, you're like trying to take nice photos, you're trying to take nice video, and you're dealing with these different color temperatures and your white balance is all over the place. So then you're trying to gel lights, maybe you're trying to put gel over a window, maybe you're trying to remove all the bulbs and use different ones, or you're coming in with your own supplemental lighting. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it would just be so much easier if they would use daylight balanced bulbs. They exist. I don't know why it's so hard to figure this out, but if you've been in a space like I have, like many times where you're on a project and you're like, why did they use that color temperature bulb? Why did they do it? I know they make daylight fluorescence. I know they exist. Why do they use that bulb? I know daylight bulbs exist. And there's windows there, there's sunlight coming in, and the color temperatures don't match. So frustrating. So I don't know why this is a common thing. I don't know if these architects or whoever they are, the lighting designers of buildings aren't aware that this is a thing. Maybe there's some like psychological reason they do it, but it's so freaking ugly. And even if you're not filming, you know, you go into someone's house and they've got beautiful windows, daylight coming in, and warm light bulbs. It's like, come on. And you know, it probably is a thing where like at nighttime, the cozy warm lights is a little bit better, but I think I would just sacrifice that for the daytime, just pleasant experience of having all the color temperatures match. And you know, this is a thing that like most people, your average person probably doesn't notice, and they're just like, oh yeah, they're white lights. And then you point out, well, like, okay, that white table over there, what color does that table actually look like? Because it doesn't look white, it looks yellow. And what does that piece of paper look like? It looks yellow. The moment you point it out, and then they're like, minds are just blown, and they're like, whoa, yeah, that's so yellow. You're like, yeah, because there are these warm lights. Get rid of them. The worst is when there's warm lights and daylight mixed in the same space, and they're pulling bulbs from, I don't know what's going on. You know, a bulb goes out and they buy a new one, and it's a cool light instead of a warm light, and oh, just cut it out. Just have your color temperatures match. It'd make my life easier, it'd make your life easier. It's just so frustrating. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong in this and you've never experienced this, but I'm sure there are many people who have. So let me know. I'd love to hear your comments, and if you want clarification on anything, maybe you don't know what color temperature is or something like that, ask me. Happy to answer it. Just leave me a comment below and I'll hopefully get to it.